Hello guys, in this video we are going to see about the variable selection procedure using R. So initially I've explained about the regression. So what is the regression? Again, a small intro. So it is nothing but it is used for examining the effect of one variable with another variable or too much variables. So what is the relation between the variables? For example, if we are if a patient is going for hospital for fever, he is taking consuming a tablet, a syrup and an injection, and he got cured. So there are three effects for curing this fever. One is a tablet, one is syrup, and one is injection. So we may not know which one has a higher effect or which one has a lower effect. So using regression we can easily calculate it, how much dose it has been given and how long it takes. So we can express these regression in a simple form. Y is equal to x, some beta coefficient, that is the coefficient plus x1 x2 plus x3 plus x4, something like this it goes on. So the y variable depends on the x1 x2 x3 and x4 factors. So this is the simple regression. So for example, if while doing some research, you may collect large number of data or large number of variables or large number of observations. For example, in regarding your agricultural research, you may take a plant height, a plant's color, size, something else. So you will have large number of data and variables. You may not know which are all the variables to be included in the regression. You may not know how which are all the variables have a higher effect on your yield or something else which you get as y. So to estimate it or to analyze it, we will be using the variable selection method. So variable selection, I think you have got cleared about the variable selection. So simple, among the if you take 100 observations or 100 variables, among those 100 variables, each may not be influencing in the output. So you will be choosing a particular or variable. So it can be chosen using the variable selection. So variable selection chooses the variables mainly based on three criteria, or some, there are so many criteria, but mainly based on residual mean square. If your residual mean square is less, you can prefer the model. And based on the malus cp value, it is based on a graphical method. If our value lies on the line which is given by the malus cp, we can choose a model. And there are some other techniques to choose a best fit model using AIC, IKN's model, like that. So we will see one by one in later sessions. So initially we need to import the data set. So you just import your data set which you need to analyze. So I have imported my dataset. In this for variable selection procedure, you need to install a package called OLSRR. So it is available and you can easily install it. If you don't know or unable to install it, you just give me a comment and I can share the link. So after running it, you first need to assign your model. So we will assign the model. So we have done a simple linear regression, and now we will be doing the OLSR. It is nothing but the simple linear model. It is similar, but a little changes will happen. So first, what we need to do is we need to assign the model. We have assigned the model, and we have included all the variables. And now we need to install the OLS step all possible So what is the data set? We have to keep it. Sorry, library has not loaded. Now you can OLS underscore step all possible. Now you assign what the name you are given, you assign it. So model. So we have assigned it, and yeah, it will estimate it, and after that, if you need, you can also assign a data value for it, but we don't need that. So we will actually, you can see here that there are different another 21 more rows are there, but it is not easily shown in this. So we what we need to do is we need to do some matrix arrangements. So from 1 to 10 it has been shown. Come on. So from 1 to 10 it has shown, and from next 11 to 21 rows. So next sets will be given here. So now you can see here in this it has chosen different combination of variables, and for that it has given the r square values, adjusted r square values, and malus cp. So yeah, it gives ranking, or it gives it arranges the variables based on the higher r square. So you can see x2 has an higher r square value, followed by x6, followed by x5, x4, and x3. And again it has chosen two variable model, and again you can see three model, and so the best fit is using the three models. So there are from this you can see x2 x4 variables are rejected because it is not fit, or it has lower r square or malus value. We will see briefly in in next videos. So here you can see it has given different combinations, but you don't know which is best fit model. So for that, just give some best any name you can give, assign. I have given BS, best subset, for example OLS step underscore best subset, and you need to assign your model name. Model, just keep okay, and we see. So here you can see the model 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So those models are here. So model 1 is only x2, model 2 is x2 and x3 variable has been included. Model 3 is x3, x4, x5, x2, x3, x4, and 5 models has been used with the different combinations. And from this you can see from the first model has an r square of 89, second model has an r square of 91, followed by 93, 94, and 94. So, and you can see the CP value, AIC values, and from this you can easily conclude that here based on R square you can choose the fifth model, which is best fit, which is a best model you can choose, and x3, x2, x3, x4, x5, and x6 variables can be included. And based on the as I initially said, RMS value, smaller value is preferred. So you can just see the RMS value. It will not be given in this set. We will analyze it later in later videos. So here from this you can see R square value, which is higher, and you can choose the model, fifth model. So this is one type of choosing your variables, random variable model. And if you have any doubts or any suggestions, you can just uh, comment, and it will be rectified as early as possible, and the continuity of this will be given as a video of next will be soon. Thank you, and please do subscribe.